Hello and welcome to the lecture series on Indian economy for civil services. In the previous class, we have seen the sectors of an economy. Today, I am going to talk about different types of economies. So, depending upon the share of a particular sector in an economy and the population dependent upon that sector, economies are classified into three different types. They are either called as agrarian economies, industrial economies, or service sector economies or service based economies. So, let us look at all of these in greater detail. So, first of all, depending upon the share of agriculture or primary activities in the total production or GDP of a country and the underlying population dependent upon that particular sector, an economy is termed as an agrarian economy. So, agrarian economy is an economy in which share of its primary sector is 50% or more than that in the total GDP of that particular economy. So, whenever we look at the share of agriculture or primary sector in an economy, we'll be able to classify that economy as agrarian, industrial or service sector economy. So, whenever we are looking at the share of agriculture and whenever it is beyond 50% or 50%, then you call that economy to be an agrarian economy. So, here whenever we look at India per se, in India the share of agriculture in GDP or the total output is not 50%, rather it is less than that. It is in double digit, meaning thereby 15 to 16%, and therefore you cannot term Indian economy as an agrarian economy. So, this is how you term an economy to be an agrarian economy, meaning thereby the share of that particular sector in the economic activity or the total output or GDP should be 50% or more, and the underlying population dependent upon that particular sector is more. So, this is how you look at agrarian economy. The next I have for you is industrial economy. Now, if the secondary sector contributes 50% or more to the economic activity or total product value of the economy, it is called as an industrial economy. Whenever we see more or higher the contribution of industrial activities, the level of industrialization is considered to be really high. So, you see this in most of the countries which moved into something called as industrialization in the early 1900s. So, this is how you look at industrial economy per se. Let us now look at what do you mean by the service sector economy, service sector economy or service economy. Now, any economy whose 50% or more produced value comes from tertiary sector is called as a service economy, and here the tertiary sector provides livelihood to the largest number of people in such economies. So, therefore, in the previous class when I was talking about the different types of economic systems or all of the lectures, I was talking about countries like Mauritius, countries like you have the US, the countries like Switzerland. They are based on service as an economy. So, this is how you look at the three different types of economies, meaning thereby the agrarian sort of an economy, the industrial economy and service economy. So, I hope the idea of types or different types of economy depending upon the share of its particular sector in the total production and the dependent population on them for livelihood is pretty much clear. Please stay tuned. Thank you.